Hey, how's it going? We're gonna skip the unnecessary YouTube intro and get right into it. These are 10 features you probably didn't know about in Final Fantasy XIV. Number 1. Achievement certificates. Like any other MMO, Final Fantasy XIV has a long list of achievements which reward points for completing them. These points translate into a currency called achievement certificates that can be used to purchase cosmetics, minions, Orchestrion rolls, and mounts. In Old Gridania, that's the northernmost part of the city, there's a man named Jonathas, Master of Rolls. He's a vendor who trades in achievement certificates. The more achievement points you've earned, the more achievement certificates you can redeem. These rewards aren't terribly spectacular, but if you've been playing for as long as I have without being aware of this vendor, then it's likely that you'll already have enough achievement points to purchase everything that Jonathas has to offer. If you're new, then don't worry, you'll earn more than enough achievement points as you progress through the main story. Number 2. Calamity Salvager. Throughout the course of each job story quest, you'll receive several sets of equipment which aren't typically your best options for leveling, but they might look really cool. Thing is, it's easy to lose track of these items. Maybe you sold them or discarded them to make space. Let's say you want those appearances back, however. Find a Calamity Salvager at any of the 3 major cities in Eorzea and you'll have your solution. For a low price, you can sport that fantastic level 45 warrior clan. You'll find these Calamity Salvagers at the locations shown on screen. The one in Gridania is near the amphitheater, the one in Limsa Lominsa is in the aft castle, and the one in Ul'dah is in the steppes of Thal towards the bottom. Number 3. The alarm system. In Final Fantasy XIV, there are items and events which appear on a recurring timer. There is a built-in alarm system in the game to help you keep track of these systems rather than having to program alarms on your phone, for instance. For gatherers, certain collectibles only appear during specific hours of the day in Eorzean time. You can find that information by opening your gathering log, then inspecting the collectible in question. Directly from the collectible's listing, you can set an alarm for its next occurrence. Here, you can dictate the alarm's clock, which means that it'll function based on your local time, your server's time, or the Eorzean clock, all of which are usually different. You can also determine whether or not the alarm will repeat, whether you want the alarm for the evening or the morning, and if you'd like the alarm to ring a few minutes before the listed time. This also helps with gates, which occur in the Gold Saucer, FF14's in-game casino and minigame zone. The games occur every 20 minutes, so you can set an alarm to remind you of when the next gate will occur. The alarm system will also provide you with a text command, which allows you to set these alarms with a click of a button. This is an extremely easy process. Let me show you. First, copy the text command. Then type /macros or find the user macros listing in the system's menu. Find an empty macro slot, name it whatever you'd like, and paste the text command into the box. Select an icon and drag it onto your hotbar to save yourself a lot of time in the future. As you can see, with the single click of a hotkey, I've listed my alarm for my chosen collectible. Number 4. Teleporting on a budget. One of the easiest ways to drain your funds in-game is by teleporting. You can burn through thousands of gil in just a few minutes by teleporting around Eorzea, so let me help you save a buck or two. First, you can use the home point and the favorite destination systems to save some gil on travel to common areas. For example, my home point is set to Old Charlian, which allows me to use the return ability to teleport there free of charge. Keep in mind that return has a 15-minute cooldown. Now I'm setting the Limsa Lominsa Aetheryte Crystal as a favored destination. Take a look at the listed price to teleport to the various parts of Lenosha where Limsa Lominsa is located. The favored teleportation destination has a significant discount compared to the other crystals. You should be able to list up to 4 favored destinations if I have my facts straight. So think of your most commonly used teleportation destinations and list them as your favorites for a significant travel discount. There's no better discount than free, however, so you'll want to stock up on Aetheryte tickets as much as you can. To purchase an Aetheryte ticket, you'll need Allied or Centurio seals, which are earned by killing marks from the hunt board or killing high-ranked marks out in the world. Once you have these tickets, the game will suggest consuming an Aetheryte ticket before spending gil when you teleport, so you can choose whether or not you want to. Number 5. Forlorn Maidens and Forlorn. Fates are an important part of FF14's open world content. From the Stormblood expansion on, participation in a fate gives players a chance to encounter a Forlorn Maiden, as you can see. Killing the Forlorn Maiden will grant you the Twist of Fate buff upon the completion of your current fate. It provides a 50% experience boost to your next fate completion, incentivizing you to keep grinding them out. I've never seen one myself, but there is also a small chance for a Forlorn to appear, which is significantly stronger than a Forlorn Maiden. Its reward, too, is far more substantial, giving players a 250% experience boost to their next fate completion. If you see a Forlorn Maiden, or better yet, a Forlorn, appear during a fate, stop what you're doing and kill it as soon as possible. Number 6. The chain system. When leveling out in the open world, you might notice the words chain bonus and a timer by your experience bar. The chain bonus is an experience bonus system that challenges a player to defeat enemies that are at or above his or her level in quick succession. To begin the chain, you must kill 2 enemies that have a level that is greater than or equal to yours. Once the chain begins, each subsequent kill refreshes the chain's time and increases the chain's experience bonus. As you can see from my chat log, the flat experience amount and the percentage of experience I gained from each kill while the chain bonus was active increased with each new entry. Exploit this while you're leveling and participating in open world fates. Number 7. ARR Orchestrion Roll Vendor. This one's new, so you might have missed it, but there are 3 new vendors waiting to sell you 7 Orchestrion rolls in each of the main 3 cities' adventurers guilds. For 1,000 gil a pop, add some quick Orchestrion rolls to your collection to give your in-room or your own personal quarters a few more options for music. Number 8, selling excess triple triad cards. As long as you've completed the initial tutorial for Triple Triad in the Gold Saucer, you can open up the Duty Finder, register for the Battle Hall, then teleport directly to a vendor who will trade your Triple Triad cards for MGP, which can be used to unlock all of the mounts, hairstyles, appearances, minions, and all the other collectibles at the Gold Saucer. Number 9, press Control on the map to see crystals more easily. Here's a small one. Look at this map. It's a mess. How am I supposed to click on the Aetheryte crystal? Well, if you hold Control while your map is open, the Aetheryte crystals will appear above other icons, making it a lot easier to click on the crystals. Not a huge deal, but I was shocked to discover this feature after almost 2,000 hours of playtime. And number 10, link a glamour plate to a specific job. Some jobs in Final Fantasy XIV share gear sets, which presents an issue when you're trying to use glamour plates to customize your character's look with a certain set of equipment. For instance, I have this glamour that I use for my Dark Knight and that I feature in my videos quite often. It looks great, but it doesn't quite work when I switch to Gunbreaker. It looks off without the sword. I'd much prefer to look like this when I switch to Gunbreaker, but now my Dark Knight's glamour is gone. See the issue? There's an easy fix. Open up your character panel and go to the gear set list. Find the job that you're looking for, right-click it, and select Link to Glamour Plate. Then choose the appearance you want for that specific gear set. Now, when I switch between these 2 jobs, I can sport a unique appearance for each while still using the same equipment. There, problem solved. Well, I promise not to waste your time, so I won't waste too much of my breath on calls to action. Subscribe, don't, whatever you want. I'm really not much of a YouTuber anyway. Leave your feedback in the form of a like or a dislike, whatever works for you. Minding my manners, of course. Thanks for watching.